In this video we're going to be taking a look at the Brooks Ghost Max 2 and I'm going to be telling you why Avengers like me and Hawkeye absolutely love it. Hello everybody and welcome to FORDY Runs. How did you like our open? So in this video we are going to be reviewing the Brooks Ghost Max 2 and I'm going to be telling you all the things I like about it and all the things I don't like about it. I'm also going to be telling you about a shoe that this is very close to, a shoe that I absolutely love, and then I'm going to wrap it all up at the end and tell you why I think the Brooks Ghost Max 2 is actually a very good daily trainer. Now before we do all that, we've got three things to do. Firstly, I'm going to tell you why I've been referencing the Avengers in the open. Secondly, I'm going to tell you why there's a new version of this so soon after version 1. And thirdly, yeah, we've got to do that bleeding disclaimer. Okay, so first things first. If you haven't seen, there is a video by Jeremy Renner, who is Hawkeye in the Avengers. And I would recommend everyone to watch it because it tells his story about how he came back from that horrific accident that he had. Now in that video you will see that Hawkeye, or Jeremy Renner, is actually wearing these, the Ghost Max 2, which is where I've got all the Avengers references from.
My doctor said I would never walk again, and if I did I'd walk funny. They said you're never running again, that's not happening.
Got it? Okay, now let's move on to why they've just replaced this when this was only just released recently. So Ghost Max 1 came out and it was a shoe that was scheduled to come out, I believe, back when COVID was around. Now because of all that, they delayed some stuff, and that's why we got the Ghost Max a little bit later than we should have done. And Ghost Max 2 was already in the pipeline when Ghost Max 1 came out. So much so actually that I saw Ghost Max 2 when Ghost Max 1 had just been launched. Now this is unusual for Brooks, they don't tend to do that, but because of the COVID, the pandemic and all that sort of stuff, that's why we're getting Ghost Max 2 so soon after Ghost Max 1. Got it? Okay, so next up, let's do that bleeding disclaimer. Right, that should be my arse covered, so let's move on to the stats and features. Okay, so Ghost Max 2 comes out in August. It features the DNA Loft of version 3, the nitro-infused foam. We've got the same 39mm stack height in the heel down to 33, that's a 6mm drop. It weighs about 312 grams, fits true to size. We've got a new upper on the shoe. It's $150 in the US, which will probably mean it'll be about £140-ish over here. It retains the glide roll rocker from the previous version, which smooths out some of the heel to toe transition. We've got that silicone sort of rubber outsole that we had on the previous model, and that's about that. Okay, so let's quickly compare the two. So this is version 1 here, and you can see the differences hopefully in the uppers. The rest of the shoe, around the comfort of the heel and the lacing and that, is very, very similar. It's still very wide, so you're getting that inherent stability from the shoe. The outsoles are very, very similar still, although this does feel like it's been improved marginally. If you look on this shoe, you'll see where I've burnt it out. This is the new foam. This is the old EVA foam. Okay, so the heel counters are slightly different. Got a little bit more of a noticeable one in version 2. And that's about it in terms of the differences between V1 and V2. Okay, so the ride has obviously been improved with this nitro-infused foam that's come over from the glycerin, but the stack height remains the same, but overall the feeling is a little bit more responsive. The first version just felt nice and soft and mushy and comfortable, and version 2 remains that, but it's got a little bit more, well, a little bit more bounce. The upper and the overlays are very similar, it's still very breathable. The comfort is great in this shoe, it really is. The inherent stability you get from this shoe is incredible because of the width of the platform and the fact that the foam is not overly soft. It's just the right blend. So if you're a bigger person, I think this could be a shoe for you. Right, so let's move on to the things I like and things I don't like. So the things I like the introduction of the foam. The ride's been improved, it's helped it, it's given it a little bit more life in the midsole versus the previous version. I like the upper. Small improvements, but it makes a difference. I still like the fit and the feel of the shoe. I like the comfort of the shoe. I like the smoothness of the rocker in the shoe. I like the lacing. I like the price. If this does come out about £140 like the previous model, I'm going to like that a lot. And I like the outsole. It's good enough. Okay, so the things I don't like. 312 grams is heavy, although to be fair to it, most of these sort of max cushion shoes are very similar in terms of weight. I want you to think like Triumph 22, Nimbus 26. That's what this is going up against. And actually that's a like. This is a lot cheaper than those two shoes. And that's about it for dislikes, really. There's not really much to dislike here. This is a very good shoe for pretty much everybody. If you're slightly bigger, this will work for you. If you're looking for a nice, relaxed, easy recovery day shoe, this will work for you. If you're looking for a comfortable daily trainer, this will work for you. Also, you can use this on your long runs. Okay, you're not going to set the world alight in terms of pacing, but you're going to be very comfortable. And that's what brings me on to the shoe that this is closest to. Remember this? Yeah, original Glide Ride. I think the Ghost Max 2 is very similar to this. So if you like this, you're gonna like this too. There's just something about the ride, the not overly soft but soft enough foam, the stability, and just the overall comfort of the shoe that reminds me of the Glide Ride 1. So I would say if you were a fan of Glide Ride 1, you're gonna absolutely love the Ghost Max 2. Okay, so look, let's wrap things up. For me, you don't buy Ghost 16, you buy Ghost Max 2. If you're slightly bigger, like I said, I think this shoe will work for you because of the inherent stability, the wider platform that you've got. I think if you're a mild pronator, you can get away with this shoe as well. This is a shoe for those easy days, maybe some of those easy long runs, and it's just a shoe to be comfortable in. And I think Brooks have done the right thing by bringing out this new update to the shoe. This foam is an improvement versus version 1. So there we go, people. Brooks's sort of ascent continues. I think the Ghost Max 2 does tick all the boxes for a lot of people, and no doubt it's going to be at a park run near you. So there we go, people. That's my feelings on the Ghost Max 2. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave me today. Let me know if you're going to grab the Ghost Max 2 or if you have Ghost Max 1, and I'll check out the comments once this video drops. But that's it, guys. I'll catch you later.